for the workshop on preparation of restoration matter. On behalf of the Department of Civil Engineering, of SRM Ministry of Science and Technology and the organizing committee, I welcome the chief guest, Thru M. Kadimuthu, Superintendent Archaeologist, Archaeological Survey of India, Chennai Circle, Government of India. Welcome you. And also I welcome the honorable member to present with us in this inaugural function, Dr. S. Madan, Director, Heritage Conservation and Research Academy, Changalpatti. Welcome you. Also I am welcoming all the participants, those who are all be present here to gain the knowledge and also make this function as a grand success. Welcome you all. In addition, it's my duty to welcome our organizing committee members, Dr. R. Ravi and Dr. S. Pratik, of our department colleagues, and our beloved professors, faculty members, those who are joining this inaugural function. Welcome you all. In this welcoming gesture, just a small information about our institute and the department for the audience as well as the chief guest. The institute as well as the department started in the year 1985 under the affiliation of Madras University, and then in the year 2002 it is transferred to the affiliation to Anna University. In 2002, our SRM Engineering Colleges got permission to start a deemed university, and the deemed university, two courses are started in the medical in the year 2002 and 2003. The UG, PG, all the engineering courses are started in this institute. In civil engineering department, currently there are two UG programs, BTech Civil Engineering and BTech Civil with Computer Application, and 5 PG programs, MTech Structural Engineering, Construction Engineering and Management, Environmental Engineering, Remote Sensing and GIS, and Geotechnical Engineering. In addition to that, we also offer the course for working professional in UG as well as the PG. For the PG course in a regular mode, those who are come across our SRM JEE, we are offering the stipend of rupees around 12,500, and also the department, there is a large number of research scholars in various specializations doing the research. For them also we are offering the stipend for 36 months to help them, support them, and improve the higher education in India. Currently, around 160 research scholars are doing the research in Department of Civil Engineering in various specializations. So there are the very specialized field like geotechnical engineering, construction management, structural engineering, environmental engineering, transportation engineering, remote sensing. In that way, the heritage for that a separate lab space was given and it was initiated before 4 years back. On that line, today, Dr. R. Ravi initiated and given the topic from the various eminent speakers from heritage experts for this workshop towards to improve as well as to gain the knowledge. At the same time, yesterday also, there is a one international conference as well as a workshop. It is organizing in, it is going on in NIT Trichy. So this also coming to a familiar one to preserve the heritage structures. So this is also one of the emerging field. It is required to preserve the heritage structure as well as another one part is going to be a rehabilitation of the structures in the future. With this, once again, on behalf of the department, I welcome all the chief guests as well as the participants. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To provide insights into the significance of our workshop, I now invite Dr. R. Ravi, Associate Professor of Department of Civil Engineering, to share a few words about the workshop.
Good morning, one and all gathered here. I feel privileged to present in front of you the objectives and benefits of this rare ever workshop conducted in SRM related to restoration of heritage structures. This workshop has been designed to know entirely about the restoration of heritage structures, that is the materials to be used. First about we'll be knowing about what is heritage structures and what is the need for restoration, what are the materials and techniques needed for compatible restoration. So our experts will be explaining what is compatible restorations. For achieving this, we have the top experts from Tamil Nadu. That is, first we have the top personality from the topmost institution, organization to restore the heritage structures, that is Archaeological Survey of India, the superintending archaeologist of Chennai Circle. So he will be explaining about the current methods that have been practiced in the restoration of heritage sites, that is archaeological sites and monuments. Followed by him, we have the second expert, that is academician, a consultant and the researcher, Dr. Thirumalini from VIT University. So she will be briefing us about the various materials used for restoration after characterization, methodology that is to be adapted for restoration, and the techniques and the emerging techniques also to be followed in the restoration. And third, we have the hands-on training by Dr. S. Madan. He is the director of his own concern, Heritage Conservation Research Academy, and he is also the state level screening committee expert of level endowment. He will be briefing about giving the practical knowledge about the paintings using environmentally benign products, no chemicals involved. And at this juncture, I would like to say that we from SRM also contribute in disseminating our research findings, our knowledge on preservation and restoration of various temples from our experience, the preservation of temples, monuments and forts. So those experiences will be shared to the participants in the form of preparing the lime mortar especially and plasters. And finally we have for the validatory function Dr. K. Raman. So he is the principal of the college at Mamalapuram, that is Government College of Sculpture, and he is creating the stapatis who are involved in the restoration of temples and monuments. So he will be telling us about the restoration of these sculptures, and I am glad to say that about the restoration, especially the use of lime mortar in the restoration of heritage structures. And then I hope we have the participants from various categories like professors we have, head of department we have, students we have, and the budding stapatis from the Mamalapuram art and sculpture. Then we have music and art students also, and we have research scholars from VIT University. I hope that all sectors of the participants will be benefited, and hope that they can start their own project on the restoration of heritage structures. Thanks for giving opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let's learn more about our renowned chief guest through an introduction by Dr. S. Pradeep, Assistant Professor of Department of Civil Engineering.
Good morning. It's my privilege to introduce our chief guest, to Kalimuthu Muthaya, Superintending Archaeologist, Archaeological Survey of India, Chennai Circle, Government of India. Sir has worked in ASI Chennai Circle, Chennai, and he has a wide 25 years in Department of experience in various capacities, such as he is an Assistant Archaeologist in Dharwad Circle, Karnataka, and ASI Tiruchur Circle, Kerala, performed as a registration officer for antiques in addition to the reorganization of galleries in Mattancheri Post Museum. And also Deputy SA as well as SA in charge for Vadodara Circle, Gujarat, and SA in charge for Kampi Circle, Karnataka, and SA in Chennai Circle, Chennai, Tamil Nadu from 2021 till date. And he has delivered special lecture in Dharwad and Madras University as well as Institute of Archaeology, New Delhi. Sir, we welcome you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now let us honor our chief guest, Sri M. Kalimuthu, the Superintending Archaeologist of Archaeological Survey of India, Chennai Circle, with a memento as a token of our appreciation and respect. Thank you, sir. It is with great anticipation that we await the inaugural address by Sri M. Kalimuthu as he shares his profound insight.
Distinguished dignitaries and others, students and participants, I am honored and delighted to be here to inaugurate this workshop on preparation of restoration matter in this prestigious institute, which is also a seat of excellence of learning in India. I am happy to see the presence of many dignitaries, scholars in the dais and the participants. This will certainly provide this workshop an added profile. The deliberations as well as the recommendations of the workshop will carry greater weight and reach appropriate information to the students community. I would like to appreciate the organizers of the workshop for their initiative and their efforts to make this a memorable event. Being an archaeologist, I have a direct contact with the engineers, particularly civil engineering department. So I have some, even though the archaeological, having the archaeological knowledge, I have more knowledge about how the current days conservation is different and archaeological heritage site monuments are different, temples conservation and the restoration is entirely different. Here the restoration and the conservation both are entirely different. Restoration is when the building is like some kind of minor building, that's the restoration. Conservation meaning entirely the building is collapsed or any kind of major repair. That is the conservation that is. Okay, let's depend. I'm not going to that necessity. Those stories of archaeological assets and the beautiful monuments. Its conservation and preservation is important one for all. Under Article 29 of our Constitution, it says any section of the citizens residing in the territory of India or any part thereof having a distinct language, script, or culture of its own has the right to conserve the same. let us see the background of the restoration. We have the literary and the epigraphical, archaeological, epigraphical evidences of this kind of conservation and preservation in ancient and pre-independent also. We will say that 2,300 years back, in only the historical background is and maybe knowing these Mauryans like that. So they constructed a lot of tanks, irrigation tanks during their period. For example, one is in the epigraph, there is Ashokan period inscription is there. He has constructed a big tank, irrigation tank in Gujarat. It's called a Sudarsana tank. One of his military has constructed in Gujarat. So after some years it has gone damaged, and then subsequently it was restored during that time. And they have put the name, these are the persons who were restored and conserved for the public utility like that. So that one. Afterwards we have up to 14th century, we have thousands of epigraphical evidences in India. It says that because we are having a lot of big, huge and temples, monuments around the things, it cannot be constructed within a 1 or 2 years. One person, one ruler might have been started, subsequently his predecessor might have been continued, and when it was in a condition that much dilapidated and damaged condition, the other rulers might have been restored. They have done it. So we have hundreds of inscriptional evidences, epigraphical sources regarding this. So when we come to the Act is related. Bengal Regulations Act, Bengal Regulations 19 was passed in 1816, and this was repeated with the same regulations vested the government with the power to intervene whenever the public buildings were under threat or misused. In 1860, which authorized the government to prevent injury of the heritage buildings. So these are the pre-independence. After independence, we have some other act. There's also related to the concerned states. Other DPSP, the directive principles of state policy. According to this, the state government concerned they have the right to preserve their own heritage buildings within their state. I think we have within Tamil Nadu state we have thousands, hundreds of buildings which are protected by the state government also. So like this, every state government they have a right and they have preserved. In addition to the they have separately they have their own act and they have preserved many number of monuments under their control. And a special act which came in 1958 is called the AMASR Act, Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Buildings Act 1958, under the Rules 59 provides importance for the preservation of ancient and historical monuments, archaeological sites and remains of national importance in India. According to this act, the monuments, so many monuments came to the protection under the ASI. Still we are doing protection proposal for protection of the monuments, all are under this act only. So the main initiation will be taken by the Archaeological Survey of India. There are some other agencies other in NMA, National Monument Authority. This is one organization that will use the NOC related to that for construction. So it is a 100 meters, 200 meters like the protected private area, giving permission for the construction of the person. So this will be a regulated body of Ministry of Culture and the ASI. So there are around 42 UNESCO World Heritage sites and monuments are in India presently. Our heritage is an absolutely necessary in the part of our identity. World over, heritage conservation is viewed as a subject of utmost importance for natural identity and also for preserving the acknowledgement and the arts of the past. According to the UNESCO, that's a United Nations Educational and Scientific and Cultural Organization. Culture and development cannot be separated, either in the terms of economic growth or as a means of access to a satisfactory intellectual, moral and spiritual existence. Under the Ministry of Culture, yes, is working under the Ministry of Culture. Now we are having around 3,678 centrally protected monuments and the sites of various kinds like megalithic sites, barriers, rocket caves, stupas, temples, mosques, churches, forts, water systems, pillars, inscriptions, monolithic statues, sculptures, etc. etc. So conservation of the monument society is continuously processed and the earlier program for our ASI and whatever the monuments or temples are under our custody. So through the periodical inspection from the expert or from our ASI engineers, we are doing as per the policy of the, we are having the conservation policy. According to that, we are doing. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's my honor to invite Dr. M, Assistant Professor at the Department of Civil Engineering, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest, distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, colleagues and participants. A very good morning to one and all present here. On this auspicious occasion of the inauguration of the Preparation of Restoration Mortar Workshop 2024, it's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. First and foremost, our sincere gratitude to our Chief Guest, Thiru M. Kalimuthu, for gracing this occasion with your esteemed presence. Your dedication to preserving our cultural heritage shines through, and we are truly honored by your participation, sir. We extend our deepest gratitude to our head of the department, Dr. P.T. Ravichandran, for extending a warm welcome to the all present here, and also for their continuous support, guidance and encouragement throughout the planning and execution of this workshop. A special thanks to Dr. Ravi, coordinator of this workshop, for this dedication and hard work in bringing this event. Your commitment to advancing knowledge and innovation in the field of restoration mortar is truly commendable, and we are privileged to have you leading this initiative. And we also express our gratitude to Dr. S. Pradeep for contributing in the field of coordinating a workshop is highly commendable. I would like to extend a special thanks to our management for approval and unwavering support of organizing this workshop. To all the participants gathered here today, we extend our heartfelt thanks for registering and joining this workshop. Your presence shows your dedication to learn and growing in the field of restoration mortar. Your presence underscores the importance of continuous learning and professional development. And we are delighted to have you with you all and embark on this journey together. Let us continue working together with enthusiasm and cooperation. Thank you once again for everyone present here.
Thank you, sir. Let's capture this memorable moment with a group photo to cherish our shared experience.
All the participants can join for the group photo.
Now I call upon the organizers to come up on the stage for the group. Organizers and professors. Please join us on the stage.
What an enlightening inaugural function, setting the stage for our journey into the world of restoration model. Let us now delve deeper into our first keynote lecture, Conservation Methods in Archaeological Monuments, presented by the Estate Superintendent Archaeologist himself.
அந்த சார் வேணும் செந்தில் சார் நான் போட்ட முன்னாடி தான்
Thank you.